Join us today on the channel where we have 1750 points of Alex and mine's tournament lists in a grudge match. Hello and welcome to the channel with me, Sophie, and Alex.
And me, Alex, yes.
and
I can introduce myself, we've been doing this for a while.
Yes, it's Alex.
It's me.
So we've got something a little bit more special. This week we've got a bit of a grudge match.
Yeah, because we went to another tournament.
We did.
You may have seen we did a vlog about it. To cut a long story short, we both did really well actually
Yeah.
for our second tournament. Sophie, you went 2-1?
Yes, so I won 2 games, lost 1, which I was really happy with. I went with the intention of winning 1, and I won 2.
I also went 2-1,
Yes.
but pipped Sophie by 5 points more overall.
5 points.
And therefore I came 3rd in the tournament,
Yeah.
which I'm not going to stop bragging about, and you came 4th,
Came
but that's
4th.
not on the podium, is it? It goes 1, 2,
But
3.
we've definitely agreed today that if I beat Alex, I get honorary 3rd and actually
therefore, yeah,
get that £10 gift voucher that you spent on the Warlord time.
that wasn't the agreement.
So
Honorary means you don't get any reward, you just get the honour.
want one of his feet if I win.
I'll go get the sword. No, we'll play the game first, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So,
no,
yes.
I'm super excited. I think this is going to be way closer. I like actually facing the World Eaters this time rather than you Khorne demons. So we're really going to be going ham at each other and showing off some of what the codexes can do. I'm playing the Evil Sons again, so I will change it up at some point. But at the minute, I'm settling into the new codex, so just settling into one of the factions.
Yep. I'm running World Eaters as always, but with a detachment of Chaos Knights.
Yes.
I need some guns, as I've discovered.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's a lovely little intro to the
Yeah.
list. Should we have a look at them in detail?
Let's have a look at the lists.
Here we have 1750 points of the Orks. This is 2 patrol detachments,
Okay.
and first of all we'll start off with my Warlord. So this is Hugo Warboss, my Warboss, armed with a shooter, a custom shooter and power claw, which has been upgraded to the Killer Claw.
Is it the Killer Claw or Da Killer Claw?
It's the Killer Claw.
Yeah, there we go.
It's just my Queen's English just sneaks through even when I'm playing Orcs. So he hits at strength 12, AP 4, flat 3 damage. Lovely.
Yeah, that's definitely lovely.
And doesn't suffer the -1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So he also has the Warlord trait Brutal but Cunning. So any attacks that don't reach the damage stage, he gets to do again.
Right. How many attacks do you have?
So 6 usually, and then I will double check. I think it's 6 usually, and then 7 when he wars.
Right.
So yeah,
Okay.
a good amount.
He needs to die. He really needs to die.
Or it's 5 and 6 when he wars. I can't remember. I'll check before I hit you with it if I get to hit you with it. We then have. So this is all split between 2 patrol detachments. It doesn't really matter what's in what.
They're both evil
really.
sons, aren't they?
They're both evil sons, exactly. So going on to my other Warlord. So I've upgraded him to have a Warlord trait and a Relic. So he has Resmecha's Red Armour, which Alex loves, and this is
Fun and interactive.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's the you don't get to swing until I've swung. Nah. He also has Ardor's Nails, so he has -1 to wound. Coupled with Ramshackle, makes him a bit of a tough cookie.
Mm-hmm. And he can't be targeted, can he? He's how many wounds?
He is 9 wounds. He's 8 wounds.
8 wounds,
Yeah,
okay.
so he is underneath the threshold.
Yes.
We then have 4 squads of boys. 3 of them have been upgraded with a power claw, and the rest, well, the other one hasn't. These are split across the patrols. We then have a unit of 5 Meganobs with kill saws, and these are the big crumpers.
Mm-hmm.
So they get +1 to hit, but they are not. They lose their Evil Sons keyword.
Okay.
They're a specialist mob. We then have a unit of 4 Meganobs, and these all have power claws, We've got 2 custom shooters and 2 combi rockets in there. And they are... I've given them combi rockets because they're WYSIWYG. They're forever hitting on 6s. Yeah. We then have 3 Warbikers with the Knob has a Power Claw. We have 4 trucks, so these will be transporting some of the boys, some of the Mega Knobs, and just generally getting me engaged in all fronts, to be honest.
Okay.
That's what they're there for. We then have 2 Mega Track Scrap Jets. These stock as they are, I found they're quite good at anti-armour, depending on the armour. I'm looking at Alex Knights and going, it might not be as amazing.
But for that, you got this.
Yes, so this is the Wazbon Blaster Jet. So he has the custom Mega Cannons, the custom Force Field, and the Smasher Gun. He has also been upgraded to a Flyboy, which means he always counts as being a light cover. So just gives him a 3+ save against small arms fire, but anything dedicated anti-tank is going to be putting him down to that 5-up invul.
Yeah.
So there we have, so Evil Sons, just to recap, they get +1 to their advance and movement across the board, unless you're speed freaks, in which case it's +2. I should say that the Resmaker's Red Armour also gives him another +2 movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
So I think his standard movement is 18 inches.
So you can do donuts around Eldar jet bikes at this point?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I can advance and fire assault weapons without penalty. However, I don't have any assault weapons.
You don't fancy playing on a bigger table, do you? Just for a change of pace?
It won't make a difference.
No.
I can move. Hey, why are you running around? You know, you're a combat army as well.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of your army, let's have a look at yours.
Okay. So here we have my 1750 point army of World Eaters and Chaos Knights.
Ooh!
Again, these have done surprisingly well, so I'm really looking forward to trying them out against the Orks. We'll go through the World Eaters first, although that's not where the Warlord is. We have a patrol. So in that patrol, we have a or pretty much bare bones Chaos Lord. He's got a power axe. I know it looks like a sword, but it's an axe. Upgraded to the Berserker Glaive. So this is a power axe, which is AP 2, damage 2, and it gives him a 5 feel no pain. So he just lives a little bit longer, hopefully. Next to him, we've got the Dark Apostle. He's really the linchpin of the army because he knows the prayer Illusory Supplication, which gives everyone within 6 inches of him a 5-up invulnerable save. That keeps the Drills alive, that can keep the Berserkers alive, it can even keep the Cultists alive in a pinch. So really central to the army. I need to protect him, but yeah, he's won me all the games that I've actually played with this army. All the ones I've won, at least. Going on to troops, we've got a squad of 10 Cultists in their pants. They're there to hold an objective. We've got a squad of 9 Berserkers and a squad of 10 Berserkers. Both squads are geared the same way, so chainswords and chainaxes, lightning claw on champion instead of his bolt pistol, and an icon of wrath in each squad. I usually go for power fist, but actually...
I was going to say, I'd like no power fist.
I mean, it's double the price for a power fist.
Yeah.
I don't have an exalted champion in this list, so the reroll wounds can be quite clutch, and they do set at strength 5.
Oh, okay.
Because they're berserkers. So strength 5, each one has base 2 attacks, hateful assault, world eater, lightning claw. So he has 5 lightning claw attacks per model. 9 on the second act. Oh yeah, 9 in total because you lose the world eater's one on the second activation. Rerolling all wounds.
Yeah.
They're pretty good little blenders, and once I start losing bodies, having just the champion alive and a couple of mates is still quite effective.
Yeah.
What I want to try eventually actually is squads of 5. But I need to build some more champions to do that first.
Yeah, fair.
So for now, squad of 10 and a squad of 9, but with lightning claws.
Ooh.
And then of course we have their transports, tried and tested, Terax assault drills, there's some other words in there, chaos is in there somewhere, but the drills. These are really good. I've run them a couple of times on the channel, they serve me really well in tournaments, they are really hard to remove without dedicated anti-tank. Even with dedicated anti-tank, they're toughness 8, 14 wounds. Hopefully with a 5-up invuln. They're not that fast, but they're heavily armed, they can start in the field, they can deep strike. They're just really good.
Yeah.
So they are here to drill main burn, as the phrase goes. And then that was awful. Sorry. I'm not proud of myself. This is
More,
what expected
please.
of you. Right, let's move on. Moving on to the knights, we have a super heavy detachment. So these are an iconoclast household, and I'm running them as a custom household with the trait Endless Torment. Endless Torment is for any weapon that has random shots. When I fire it, I can reroll the number of shots, which makes them just really reliable for popping tanks.
Yeah.
Iconoclast, if you're not aware of it, gives them +1 attack on the first round of combat when they charge, are charged, or hope you intervene, and +1 AP. And if you fail leadership within 6 inches of them, an additional model flees. Which does actually come up more than you would expect.
Yeah.
So in this detachment, we've got the warlord of the entire army, a knight despoiler, armed with a pair of thermal cannons, a heavy stubber, and an iron storm missile pod, which is the indirect fire one. Because he's the warlord, he's got the warlord trait Infernal Quest, which makes him OBSEC and counters 10 models. And for his relic, he has the Veil of Medrengard, giving him a 4-up invulnerable save against shooting attacks all the time.
Okay.
But I can't rotate his iron shields, so it saves me some CP throughout the game if you shoot him. He's also been upgraded to have the Vow of the Beast Slayer, so if he targets something that has 8 wounds or more, he rerolls 1s to wound.
Oh no.
So,
Oh no.
yes. How many wounds is a truck?
10.
Nice. What's his invuln? Good. I don't know, this is a new codex, you've probably got invuns all over the place.
Nope.
Good! So yeah, he'll be hopefully popping vehicles left, right and centre. We've then got a regular war dog armed with the thermal spear and chain glaive, that's what his hammer is counting as, and a melter gun in his mouth. So, I mean, he'll get the reroll on his thermal spear because it's D3 shots, and he's mainly here just to run up the board and tie things up. And then we have a Moirax. This I hastily converted just before the tournament by sawing its gun barrels off and giving it weird gun barrels that look like they fire weaponized science. So yeah, it counts as a Moirax with lightning locks.
Yes.
Sophie loves these.
Yes.
So a lightning lock is, off the top of my head, 6 shots, strength 6, AP 1, damage 1, but it has Tesla.
Yes.
So every 6 to hit is an additional 2 hits. What this means is, on average, when you fire 12 shots, you hit 12 times.
Yes.
So really good infantry shredder, perfect for killing orcs. So that thing should go through boys very rapidly. One final thing, I have made him a Dreadblade, and I've picked both the Pact and Damnation he gets. What this boils down to is a convoluted way of getting the additional command point. So his Pact is Knower of Profane Secrets. And these Profane Secrets give me 1 additional command point at the start of the first battle round if he's on the table.
Okay.
And also +1 leadership. So it gets me additional command points. His damnations are Forsaken, where if he is damned, if he fails a leadership check, I cannot use any stratagems on him. And Volatile Reactor, where if he suffers damage in a phase, at the end of that phase, on a 4-up, he suffers an additional mortal wound.
Yes.
These hopefully shouldn't come up, because Forsaken gives you an additional -1, or additional +1, sorry, -1 to the leadership roll, effectively a +1 leadership. So he comes out at effective leadership 10 for this roll. So yeah, his damnations shouldn't come up all that often. It's a roundabout way to get additional command points. He has no random shot weapons, he's not a melee unit, so losing the Iconoclast trait doesn't really matter.
Yep.
So I'll be on 8, but in effect 9 command points at the start of the first turn. That's the list. I'm feeling reasonably confident. I've been stomped by your orcs before, Sophie, but...
Yeah, but we've had some good games in the past, and
I bought some guns this time.
You bought some guns this time, that's what's making me nervous. Okay, shall we find out what mission we're playing?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll get the table set up and we'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, so we are deployed. Sophie, do you want to take us through your secondaries first?
Yes, so I have taken engage on all fronts, because I have a fast-moving army, and I should be able to engage on all of the fronts.
Yes.
I then have really struggled, because Alex's list doesn't give away much.
I mean, it gives way Bring It Down fairly easily.
Yeah, but I'm not convinced of my ability to bring it down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So I have gone for the biggest and the best.
What's that do?
It's one of the Orc special ones, and if my war boss kills either a vehicle, 5 or more models, or a character model in melee, I get 3 victory points for each of those per battle round to a maximum of 5 per battle round.
Okay.
So say if I kill your knight with my warhorse, that's 5 victory points.
Because he's a character and also a vehicle.
There we go. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's how it reads to me. And that's why it caps out at 5.
Yeah. And it fits what you're going to do anyway. You're going to get them stuck in.
Yeah.
You don't have to change your battle plan for that secondary.
Exactly. The other one I've got is banners, because I think my battle plan here is kind of just to raise. If I raise banners on those two and manage to keep them for the game, that's 10 victory points.
Sure.
And that's
nothing to sniff at.
That's better than spending all my teeth. So deployment zones.
Can I talk about my secondaries first?
It's my time.
Oh, okay, fine. Talk about your
Me
deployment.
time. So yes, we've got the parking lot here. We've kind of got an inkling of what's in the transport. So we've got boys, mega knobs, boys,
And War Boss in the back.
and the war boss. We've got the Wasmore Blast Jet here, and then we've got another parking lot with all my speed freaks kind of grouped up together, and a couple of units to dash onto those objectives.
Sticks and banners down.
Stick some banners down. There we go. There was a plan. Right, Alex, your secondaries.
Very unsporting having a plan. Right, my secondaries. So I've gone for grind them down because, as Sophie said, she's not confident she can crack all this toughness 8, and therefore I'm reasonably confident that she can't. So if I can keep all this alive and just kill more than she does, I'll give me points every turn.
Yes.
I've gone for bring it down. I mean, Sophie has nothing especially big, but you give up basically 9 points for bring it down.
Yes.
If I kill all your vehicles.
Yes.
I'm probably not going to kill all of them. I definitely can't max it, obviously. It's only worth 9. But again, what I found with this list is it's very, very direct. I don't worry about actions. I don't worry about complicated strategies. The goal is to table you, basically.
Yeah.
So bring it down ties into that. I don't have to get out of my way to do anything else.
Yes.
And the third one I've gone for is Stranglehold, because we are on a table with 5 objectives, all of them fairly far forward, which is what I want. I want to go forward. And I figure if I can park a big knight on one, if I can block off 2 of them with drills, or if I can just kill Sophie. If I can hold 3, that'll give me points throughout the game. It is kind of a win more button, in that if I'm holding 3 objectives consistently for the whole game, I'm also maxing the primary. But I think it's worth a go. And yes, again, I don't have to do anything particularly complicated. I am playing a dumb list. Deployment, fairly straightforward. We've got a squad of cultists here, ready to go on to this objective. I am going to spend a command point on them for apoplectic frenzy, so they will get a 9-inch move after we know who's going first.
Wonderful.
We've got a drill with 10 Berserkers and a Chaos Lord here, ready to go forward through this gap. It's not going to be shooting anything turn 1. Well, if I go second, it might, because it's going to be here. But yeah, the goal is to move it forward.
Yeah.
We've got over here a Moirax hiding in the dents. We should talk briefly about terrain. We're running this as basically trees, so it's dense and difficult.
Yep.
This we're running as a ruin, so it's obscuring and light cover. The other ruins are self-explanatory. Crater's a crater, trees over there are trees as well.
Yes.
Sorry, back to deployment. So we've got the Moirax here. He can see through that, but he can move out of it as well, claim that objective and start hosing down the boys over here, preferably before they get a banner up. The second drill and the war dog are quite far back, so I try to stay out of Sophie's anti-tank range with her...
Mega truck jets!
Thank you, those ones. And I think I just about managed it. So quite conservative, but the war dog's quite fast anyway. And the knight here obviously can't benefit from obscuring himself, but he's got options. He can go this way to put some fire into that parking lot, or that way to put fire into that parking lot. Or try and kill your flyer before it does anything, depending on who gets the first turn.
Yes.
Oh, and lastly, well, I'll probably forget when I'm standing over here, we have a Dark Apostle and his mates standing here within 6 inches of both drills.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and get them in shot.
Yeah.
They're belting.
You have to literally stand here to get them.
Yeah.
So my hope is you'll forget about them and I'll run with them.
Yes.
That's it. Shall we see who's going first?
Yes. Would you like to roll?
I would love to. A 3.
A 3. I roll
A 2. I will be going first.
We'll come back in World Eaters / Knights / Alex. Turn 1.
Yes. Okay, so we've moved up. Where shall we start? We'll start over here. So the cultists did their pre-game move to go from here to here, and they did their regular move to go from there to there. The idea, they're behind the barricade, they're going to put some fire into these boys and maybe get a couple of wounds off.
Yes.
You know, no harder to kill than it used to be at toughness 5 against Autoguns.
Yeah. More fool for me.
Yes. The knight has swept around here to get line of sight on the parking lot and the aircraft. This drill has just moved up to get into Volkite range on these, obviously not in Melter range, but that's fine. The Dark Apostle, I did remember him, he's moved up to have both drills within range of his Invuln bubble. Oh, I should mention, I got the Invuln bubble off.
Yes.
We also rolled for the Damnation on the Moirax, and he passes the leadership check, so no negative effects this turn. Second drill has moved up, and it did advance because it's got a range of everything, just to get moving up. War Dog moves through difficult terrain here to get his thermal spear onto that Dakar jet there.
Alex
Not
has
Dakar
got
jet,
it.
Scrap jet.
Alex has got this fairly planned out.
And the Moirax has just shuffled around to control that objective and get his guns trained on the boys here.
Yes.
So Zul now going to go according to plan, and I'm going to table you now.
Where we started?
We're starting with the Cultists because they only have one option really, which is shooting those boys.
Yep.
No one's rapid fire, so it's 10 shots hitting on 4s. Very good. And then 5s to wound. No wounds.
They're cultists.
Yep.
It's get them bad rolls out the way.
Indeed. Let's move on then to the drill. Actually, I was going to go for the knight, I was going to go for the drill instead. The drill is going to put its Volkites into these boys. Strong start. Strength 5, so 4s to wound.
4s.
And 6s are a mortal wound in addition, so that is 4 wounds and a mortal wound. No
Okay.
AP.
So I'm going to do these 2 at a time on the guys in cover. So 5s. No, they're dead.
Okay.
And 2 more.
1 survives,
One
and then a
survives.
mortal wound as well.
So 4 go down.
Then we're going to go on to the knight. I'm spending 2 command points for Trail of Destruction.
Yes.
To reroll all his hits. He is going to put both of his thermal cannons into your flyer.
Yes.
He is going to put his heavy stubber and his rocket pod into this squad of boys.
Yes.
We'll do that first as the appetizer. So heavy stub hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 3 hits, strength 4, so 5s, 1 wound.
I'll take it on another guy. Oh no, I took them. They're dead.
Yeah,
That's
that's dead. Rocket pod, you were 6 models when I started shooting,
Yes.
so d6. I'll take the 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. All hits. Strength 5, so 4s. That is only 1 wound. 81.
AP1. It kills everyone.
Cool. Fine, and then the main event. So thermal cannon the first, d6 shots. 5, I'll keep the 5.
Now, is this new wording or old wording?
This is new wording.
Wonderful.
This is re-rolling hits, not failed hits.
3.
So 4s, re-rolling. Okay, that is 3 hits, that's reasonable. Strength 9, so 3s. That is 2 wounds on your invulnerable save.
Yes. 5 ups. 1 goes through.
d6 damage. 4 damage.
4. So it pops me down to 8.
Okay, and then the second one,
Yes.
I will re-roll the 1. I'll get a 6.
We love to see it.
Yep.
So remind me, the reroll was from his.
Endless Torment.
Endless
is
Torment, there we go.
household trait. I can, when firing a weapon with a random number of shots, I can reroll the number of shots.
Yes.
It is per weapon rather than per model.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes. So 4s. Re-rolling. Okay, that's...
Nearly 3 more hits.
yeah. 3s. Reroll the 1 because I have the vow of the beast slayer. I will slay that beast. Didn't help. 3 wounds.
So I kind of need to save maybe 2 of these. I saved none of them.
3d6
Yeah,
damage.
it's not even worth.
3, 6,
It does
8.
kill it.
On the nose.
Do I blow up? No.
Nope.
That is the -1 blaster jet.
Blast it.
Blasted. Off you go.
Cool. Very good. You've done well. You can stay. Moving on to the War Dog. It's only in range with the Thermal Spear. We're going to put our Thermal Spear into the Scrapjet. So
Yeah, I thought about using Cloud of Smoke, but it's 2 command points for -1 to hit.
I've got 1 weapon as D3 shots.
Yeah.
So D3 shots. I will re-roll that because he has Endless Torment. It's still only 1 shot. Hitting on 3 is a miss.
Yeah.
Fine. And then last bit, shooting the Moirax is going to put his Volkites. He doesn't have a heavy stubber. I should probably saw that off at some point. He's going to put both his Volkites into this squad of boys.
So these are lightning locks, aren't they?
Lightning locks.
Lightning
Yes.
locks, not
What do I call them?
Volkites.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, Volkite here, lightning locks here.
Yes.
And I expect we'll be removing this unit of boys.
I would like to. So 3s.
Yes.
So that is 3 misses, but then we've got 2 6s, which is plus 4 hits.
Yes. So 13 hits, 12 shots.
Yep.
And these are killing on 3s.
That one's cocked. Okay, so
we got-
that is... We drop 5.
So 8 to go through.
Yes. And that's been done shooting. No charges in
Wonderful.
turn 1, so just your morale, please.
Morale. So we need a 1 here.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not a 1.
1 please.
And does the other one flee on a 1 or a 2?
Ooh, I need to double check if he gets mob rule.
What does mob rule do?
It doesn't matter, he's fine. It's if they're within 6 inches of a unit that's full strength. These
Oh,
guys, they lost 6, their leadership 7, so
That's not a 1 either.
I saw the 1. And 3. So another 1 please.
Very good.
There we go.
Okay, that is my turn. I can't score Stranglehold because I didn't get onto that third objective.
Yep.
And I've killed only 1 unit to bring it down. Oh, sorry, to grind it down. Plus, I also brought the thing down.
You brought it down, you ground it down.
Yes.
Now get out of town.
Oh, okay. Well, I will because it's your turn now.
Right, I will recover, recuperate, weep at my lost flyer, but you know what? Fine. We'll be back in Orks, turn 1. Here we go.
Okay.
So turn 1, I've moved up.
Yes.
So gained a command point. I've not declared a war. I was thinking about declaring a war, but decided against it.
Okay.
Because I was going to try and slam everything into your Moirax.
This objective here.
Yeah. But I
It's currently only
realised...
tenuously, well, it's not held anymore because it's
Yeah.
gone forward. But so what did you do? No war.
No war. So I moved up with the single orc knob, and he is placing the banner.
Yep.
I then moved up with the 2 remaining boys here, and they are placing a banner.
Very good.
I've then shuffled... I say shuffled, they moved up like 13 inches.
That's not a shuffle, so.
That's a broom. That's a full-on broom. So we've moved here. Banners are here. We're kind of presenting. We're keeping everything kind of safe in the trucks so far.
Yep.
We'll see how safe they continue to be, and then we've moved up with the Megatrack scrap jets here. We're probably going to be putting some shots into that Moirax later on.
Okay.
But for now, we're going to start by putting all our smatterings of fire into the cultists.
I think their days are numbered.
You say that. Let's see how my shooting does. So we start off with truck number 1.
Okay.
And this is going to be quick fire, just big shooters, strength 5, no AP.
Okay.
So that's all I'm hitting you with. So first one, hitting on 5s. So that's 3 hits.
Okay.
And wounding on 3s. So that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds, 5 up saves, extended cover.
Yes.
Okay, we remove 2 cultists.
Lovely. So
From the front, please.
from the front. Bonk. Bonk. Moving on to the second truck. 5s
Okay.
and 3s. So that's another 4 wounds.
Okay. 5 up saves. That is another 3 cultists from the front, please.
1, 2. Is there a champion I should be
Yeah,
looking
the
out
guy with a
for?
skull for a head.
Okay, he will survive because
Yes.
he has plot armour.
Absolutely.
It's still a 5+ plot armour.
It's not a particularly strong plot.
Moving on to the next big shooter. So hitting on 5s again. 1 hit. That's
Okay.
a bit more like it. And 1 wound.
1 wound, 5 up save. Nope, another cultist. Him,
Bonk.
please. Thank you.
So then we are going to put all the 10 sluggers, these are essentially bolt pistols, into the cultists. So
Yep.
hitting you on 5s as I can shoot at the truck.
Very good.
And wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds.
2 5 up saves. Nope, 2 more go, leaving.
Bitch bosh.
Yep.
And then we are going to put all the custom shooters into them, and the combi rockets will go into
To the drill.
the drill.
That's exciting.
So we will start off with the combi. Oh, right.
Combi. Ugh.
Combi. Oh, I'm just like, are they within dagger range? No, they are not. So more 4 for me. So hitting you on 5s. So that's 2.
Very good.
And then the 2 combi parts of the shooters which are hitting you on 6s.
Yes.
I'll just do these all together. So
Okay.
wonderful. And then 3s to wound you. So that's 3 more wounds.
3 fire saves. Okay.
Fine there.
They're fine. What else you got?
2d3 rockets.
Oh.
5. So these are hitting on 6s, however.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Everything from this Megatruck Scrapjet will be going into that Moirax.
Okay.
Would you like to rotate around?
I am considering it. What's your AP?
AP2.
On how many shots?
2d3 plus 1.
Okay. Strength.
8.
Yes, why not? I'll
Flat
spend,
3 damage.
yeah, I'll spend a
Yeah.
CP, so I'm down to 7. I am rotating the Moirax's ion shields.
Okay, so we are going to go 2d3 shots for 4.
Okay.
These are hitting you on 5s. 2 hits.
Very good.
And wounding you on 3s. 1 wound.
1 wound. We make the save.
Lovely. And the wing missile, which hits you on 4s and wounds you on 3s. There we go.
Okay. We do not make the save. This is damage 3.
Flat damage 3.
Okay, so we're down to 9.
Okay. Then the big shooters. So the first one that's hitting you on 5s. 1 hit.
Okay.
And the second one that's hitting on 4s. I'll just do
Just
these
grok
all together.
together.
Even though he's facing the other way. So it's going to be 4 hits total. And then 5s to wound you. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds, no AP.
No AP.
3 up save. We fail 1, so we're down to 8 wounds.
Lovely. We'll put the big shooter from here into the Moirax.
From the truck.
From the truck.
Very good.
Hitting on 5s, so only getting 3 shots because of Daka range, and
Yep.
wounding on 5s.
No wounds.
Nothing. Okay, I do need a little moment to think.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about whether or not to bring it down. Because 2 twin big shooters. Yeah, okay, I need a moment to think.
We're back to the moment Sophie's thought. Sophie has deliberated.
I've had a bit of a think, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 twin big shooters into the cultists. I need to get rid of them for grind them down.
Yes.
And then I'm going to put all of the rocket weapons
Into the Moirax.
The Moirax.
Okay, what do you want to fire first?
We'll start with the Grot twin big shooter. I deliberated firing more Daka, but it's 2 command points to finish off 2
We're
Grots.
firing a conservative amount of attacker instead. So 3 hits.
3s to wound you. So 3 wounds.
Okay. I can do what I did last time. I can't stay.
Okay. Wunderbar.
There is no grinded down happening.
Ground, you have insufficiently ground me.
Yes. Still too lumpy.
Okay, we'll go on to the 2d3 shots with the rocket cannon for 5.
Very good.
Wonderful, so hitting on 5s for 1 hit.
Okay.
And wounding you on a 3.
That's not a wound.
That's not a wound. How many command? I'm on 9 command points, aren't I?
You are indeed.
Yeah, we'll command point reroll that.
Okay.
Into
1 to 1, as always.
And then get rid of you, silly guys. Wing missiles hitting you on 4s and wounding you on 3s. Nope, that's nothing.
Okay.
That was a bit disappointing.
A little bit. Have you fired them?
No, so they advanced.
Oh, of course it is.
Yes. And that's how they got there so quickly.
They're not assault weapons. Oh,
No,
they're
they are Daka weapons.
Right.
So,
On a bike.
on a bike.
Very good. Oh well.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be the end of my turn. I was
You're not
concentrating-
charging anything?
No. They can't charge because they're advanced.
Okay.
I'm not in range. Well, I could charge over here.
And I told you what the drill does in combat.
But Alex told me what the drill does in combat. It's not nice.
Yeah.
D3 plus 6 damage. No, thank you.
It's only
And
three
that would
plus
get
three.
you grind them down.
Yes, it would. Yeah, okay, fine. I can see you played Warhammer before, so.
Ah.
Okay, fine. So that is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Do you get engaged?
I will for.
You are wholly within 3.
Yes.
So you get
2
2
victory
engaged.
points.
You have 2 banners up. You'll score those next turn as I punch you off them,
Yes.
and your warlord is still in a bus.
Yes.
Cool. We'll be back in a moment then in World Eaters turn 2. Okay, World Eaters turn 2. World Eaters and Knights. I should remember my Knights. They're about halfway, aren't they? World Eaters and Knights turn 2. We've moved up. We are pushing out of our deployment zone onto the 3 objectives, and if all goes according to plan, I'm going to get Stranglehold this turn.
Yeah.
So the Knight's come forward. He's now threatening a charge onto the trucks. He's now parked firmly on that objective, and he's OBSEC, so that should be mine hopefully for a while.
Wonderful.
The command drill has come round to take that objective.
I love the expression command drill. Get in the command drill. What?
We got command rhinos. It's got a little thing on the back.
It's an underground resistance.
That was a moan.
Very good, very good. Alex joining in with the puns. We like to see it. Right, come on, what are you doing?
This is psychological warfare. Right, the drill has moved up to control the objective of that drill. No one disembarked yet. I did get the prayer off with the Dark Apostle, who is basically directly below my finger on the bottom floor, along with his mates. And the Moirax also passed the leadership check for its damnations.
Wonderful.
Speaking of the Moirax, it's moved around here, it's full 14 inches. We are within charge range of him, so a lucky charge will actually take that objective.
Nice.
We'll see what he does with the guns first, whether that's a good idea or not. And the Melter War Dog has moved up to retake this objective and charge these if necessary. So still quite a conservative turn. All the Berserkers are still in their buses. But we will see what happens, because the drills themselves are pretty good in combat.
Yes.
So, shooting. I've undenied about where to start. I think the easiest place to start is with this War Dog here, but he needs to remove those. So, Thermal Spear first, D3 shots.
Yes.
2, I'll keep it. Hitting on 3s.
4s.
4s.
Because of my dust cloud.
Well, I miss anyway. And then Melter Gun. Hits. Wounds. 84, so no save, so
and
it's automatically 3 damage.
Yes. So, one orc bike goes pop.
One bike goes pop, indeed. We'll go on to this drill next. It's going to put its melters into the scrapjet here, and its Volkite into the bikes.
Wonderful.
Let's do the Volkite first. 6, 8.
So I should mention I have spent 2 command points.
Yes.
Give like a -1 to hit, as there's just plenty of dust, fumes, and foul language coming out of them.
So that's an aura from the War Track, isn't it?
Yes.
Affecting all speed freaks.
Speed freak, so this, if it was going to get shot, doesn't get affected.
Yeah. So Volkite into the bikes, looking for 4s. Because you are pumping out noxious fumes. Responsible. Strength 5, so 4s. Cool, so that is 2 wounds,
2
AP nothing, and a mortal in addition.
So, we will pop him down to 1.
It's 3 damage in total, because it's damage 2 for the Volkite, plus 1 mortal wound.
Very good, very
So
good.
that's a dead bike. And then the Melter. This is 5 shots into the
Which case,
scrapjet.
we should do the order properly. So he is down to 3 wounds. Because mortal wounds are applied afterwards.
Ah, good point.
Yeah.
Melter into the scrapjet. Very good.
Yes, 2 command points.
Well
Coming off
spent.
touch.
Looking for 3s. Okay, so 3 wounds, AP4.
Yep.
I'm not within Melter range, so 3d6 damage.
You need 9.
4,
You get
5, 6, 7,
8.
8. Oh, for goodness sakes. That's going to be a command point then.
Yeah.
Pays off.
Pop.
Do you explode?
No.
No. If you could mark down a command point for me when you have a moment, please.
Absolutely.
Right, let's go on to the next drill. So we are within range.
Yes.
To put the shots into the scrapjet. So our melter's going to go into him.
And the Volkite?
Is going to go into him also, I think. We should just remove all of your anti-tank that we can. We will go with the melter first. I'm not sure if that's the best option or not. It doesn't really matter.
No.
So 4s. Oh, that's more reasonable. 1 hit. Actually, that's quite unreasonable. 1 hit. Winning on a 3. That's not a wound. Very good. 8 Volkite shots. Looking for 4s. That's actually not bad at all.
No, it's not good.
It's slightly below average. And then looking for 5s. 1 wound, AP nothing, damage 2.
4s. We're good.
You're good. Okay.
So we have 1 very effective drill
And
one
one
not so
thoroughly
effective drill.
ineffective drill.
A drill.
Yes. Okay, what are we going to do next? I never think. Back in a moment.
Alex needs to think, and he needs to rest his little brain.
Need to restart it in safe mode. Right, we're back. I have deliberated. Knights are always difficult to play in this way. Or not difficult, they're interesting to play because you have only a small number of weapons that can have a huge impact. You have to get your target prioritization right. So yell at me in the comments if I do this wrong. We're going to put his heavy stubber and his rocket pot into these boys here. We're going to put both thermal cannons into this truck here. I am spending 2 command points of Trail Destruction again.
There we go.
Because I need to make sure this works, and there is a plan.
Yes.
So we're going to go with the stubber first, work our way up to the more interesting weapons. So 3 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Very good, that's 3 hits, wounding on 5s, 2 wounds on your boys, no AP.
And we'll pop.
Knocked down to 1 wound, and he's dead. He's then going to get a rocket pod to the face,
To the
decent
face.
shots, I'll keep the 6. Bit excessive, really. Look at the 3s. Cool. 5 hits, strength 5, so 4s. That is
Yeah,
1,
he's
2,
dead.
yes, AP 1.
Yeah.
So he is slain, and that's 1 for 2 to tally for grind them down.
Yes.
Okay, then we're going to go into the main event. So thermal cannon the first. I'm going to roll over here because picking it up here is difficult. D6 shots. I'll re-roll the 2 with Endless Torment, and I'll get the same. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling, Trail Destruction. Fine, 1 hit. Which wounds.
Yes, so
AP 4, so it is a thermal cannon, not a melter cannon, so it's 2d6 taking the highest. Cool, 3.
okay, that pops him down to a 7.
Okay, this is already not going how I wanted it to go. Second thermal cannon. I'll re-roll the 1.
Are you sure?
300% of what I got before. And hitting on 3s, re-rolling the misses. This is getting stressful now. That is 2 hits.
Wounding
Very
on
stressful.
3s.
Wounding you on 3s. That is 1 wound. I cannot kill you. 2d6 taking the higher.
4. That pops him down to 3 wounds.
How incredibly annoying. Fine.
Woo!
Okay, that was a whiff.
Do you know, in my head, I was thinking, if that was me, I would have put a thermal cannon in each truck. Like, 2 thermal cannons is overkill, but this
2
is
with
the thing with
2
tanks.
with Trail Destruction as
Yeah.
well. That's definitely overkill, right? Right, I'm going to have to do this because I need that dead. The the Moirax is going to put both his lightning locks into that truck.
Yes.
He's not degraded yet, so it is hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is 4 misses, 2 6s, so plus 4 hits.
Yes. I am toughness 6.
I am strength 6.
Oh. We'll call it a draw then. No, that's not a draw. That's
No.
far too many.
That is
Actually-
4. No, that's not too many. That's not enough.
4. So I've got 3
AP1.
left. Oh, you're only AP1?
Yeah.
The truck is not Lucius.
Yep, good.
So I need 5s, I need 2 to keep this truck around. And that is none of them. Do I explode? No.
10 bodies in the bus.
So what I shall do is I will roll for them now. I know I need the correct order of things is to get them out first. And I'm just going to roll for them. That's 2 go down.
Cool.
So, well, I think that's going to complete your shooting phase, isn't it?
It is. So we'll get your boys out and we'll
Yep.
figure out what I'm charging and so on. Okay, Sophie's disembarked quite far back, in fact.
Yeah, so it would have been a 10-inch charge from the knight to the boys.
Yes. However, we can charge this and then using our massive base, pile and consolidate, we can get into them.
Yeah.
If we make a 6-inch charge.
If
And that's
we make a
obviously going to
6-inch
happen.
Yes.
We're going to start with the easy charges and work our way out to the most important ones. So we're going to start with the War Dog here. He's unsurprisingly charging the bike.
Bonk.
He's in.
Yes.
On a 4.
Like this?
Yeah, we can go it first. We'll go around here.
Yes.
So we're closer to what we want to kill when he's
Okay.
dead. We're going to go on to the War Dog, or the Moirax even, who's going to charge that lone boy. We need an 8.
We have measured.
That is a 7, so that's not in. That's not going to be a command point because I'm going to hopefully hold 1, 2, 3. Don't need to do more than that for now. Although we could delay all the primary if I did and knock you off your banner. No, we need the command point when he fails his charge. Going on to the knight, he's going to make his charge into the truck.
Yes.
Of course, he rolls a 9, so actually with a 9, we can get over to here, rotate our base, and control that objective.
Yes.
Okay, and the drill is also going to charge that truck.
Oh.
getting a 7.
Wonderful.
Highly successful charge phase. We're just going to go like this.
Lovely.
Or are we? Actually, we don't need to do that. Yes, we do.
The deliberation here is wonderful. Right, do you know where you would like to swing first?
Yes, we're going to swing first with the warlock over there.
Yes.
So he has 4 attacks, plus 1 of being a iconoclast. He is hitting on 3s. I'm going to go for his chop attack rather than his sweep attack because it's damage 3. Hitting on 3s. Okay, so that's 3 hits. Strength 12.
Toughness.
3 wounds, AP 3.
Yeah, he's gone.
He is slain.
Wonderful.
And I'll just consolidate over to
Yeah.
here.
I'm
we're
not
gonna
going to interrupt.
No, of course, fair enough. We're going to go on to the knight then. So he's going to be stomping, obviously, as he has base 4 and plus 1 for iconoclast. And stomping, so times 3. So 15 attacks.
Into my poor little truck.
Yes. We're going to bring it and grind it and smash it down, etc. So we're looking for 3s. Okay.
We're looking for 3s.
Yes, strength 8. That's absurd.
That's everything.
That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds at AP 3 because he's iconoclast.
So how much
So
damage?
11d3 damage, you have 10 wounds.
Yeah. Do I blow up? Nope.
How many occupants?
I have 4 in that truck, so 4 rolls. We are fine.
Okay,
So I will get them out in a minute.
the drill obviously can't, well,
Yeah.
I need to get them out because then drill still gets to move because it declared a charge move.
Yes.
So we'll pause there, you get your guys out, we'll finish the movements and come back in and end the combat phase.
Wrapping up then.
Yes, so the knight, well, we moved the truck, the megadolphs popped out behind it. A couple down the building, aren't there?
Yes.
Yep.
Smack under there.
The knight with his consolidation moves moved around here, but not tagging the boys. We don't need to do that. And the drill is now staying exactly where it is, so within range of the Dark Apostle. I made a stupid mistake in that I did not move my disciples to control this objective, but I am at the moment holding 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to score Stranglehold.
Yes.
For bring it down, I brought down a scrapjet and a truck this turn.
2 trucks.
2 trucks, yes.
2 trucks.
Yeah, so it's 3 points in total for that. And I've killed how many units? 3 this turn? 4 this turn for grind it down, so you're probably going to struggle to get that one, or block me getting that one.
Yeah. I might be able to do something, but we shall see.
Yes.
We're going to come back after I've moved up, and after the war has been declared.
It's a wow! Okay, back in a moment.
War has been declared.
Okay, which war are you going for?
We are going for the, not the speed war, the other one.
Okay, the regular war.
Regular war.
Yes.
Vanilla war. Vanilla.
Vanilla!
So, I didn't score any on the primary.
No,
'Cause-
very low primary
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, no primaries for anyone. So, we've moved up over here. My plan is to shoot this Moirax and maybe charge over here.
Yep.
We're going to see if that works out. I think over here, just chuck some obsec onto an objective.
Yes.
As it stands, if the knight is still around, Alex is going to score 5 for the primary. The 9 Meganobs and a Warboss looking angry at it though.
That should do it.
So
yes.
it should kind of do it. And there's no kill like overkill. We have then advanced with the Orcs over here with the mind, because they can advance and charge, because war has been declared. They can charge at least into
The disciples,
yeah, the
possibly the
disciple
apostle, we'll measure them. We'll measure the charge.
etc. etc. Meganobs, mega angry. Everything's out the trucks now.
Yep.
We're going to kick off with some
Committing.
shooting.
What are
Yeah.
we shooting first?
So we're going to start with the slugger into the Moirax.
Okay.
One shot.
Okay.
Hits.
Okay.
Wounds.
Saved.
Okay. We're then going to put all the boomsticks,
From the death truck.
the Death Killer War Trike, everything into that Moirax.
What's their AP?
No AP.
No AP. Oh.
But the Burner Exhaust is AP 4.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, I am currently on 5. Going to go down to 4 and I'll rotate my iron shield.
Rotating iron shield. So, hitting you on 5s.
This is the Moirax shooting, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then wounding you on 5s. Nope.
Okay.
And then the 2 burner cutters. Nope.
3 to 2. No. Okay.
Nothing.
1 point well spent.
Oh, now do I just do the old switcheroo and go on to another? No.
Okay.
We're going to put all the big shooters, everything from that Megatrack scrapjet into your Moirax.
Okay. Anti-tank as well, yeah?
Anti-tank as well.
Very good.
So we'll start off with the big shooter that can shoot straight.
Yeah, you can.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And then 5s to wound you. That's 3 wounds.
Okay. 3 ups. We're fine.
That's okay. Your luck will run out.
Yeah.
Hopefully. 5s to hit you with the other twin big shooter, because this is an orc. So, 3 hits. And no wounds.
No worries. Okay, but now the main event.
Now the main course. So we will. It's 2d3 shots.
Okay.
4 shots.
4 shots.
Hitting you on 5s. 2
2.
hits.
Okay.
1 wound.
1 wound. 4 up save. That's a pass.
Fine. And then 4s to hit you with the wing missile.
Hits.
It doesn't wound you.
Command points well spent all round.
Yes, absolutely.
Very good. Do you know what you're shooting with next?
We'll put sluggers into the.
Into this drill?
No, we'll go into the.
Wardog?
Wardog!
Everyone within range? Range 12?
12
pistols?
inches. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Are you happy everyone's in range with their pistols?
I'm happy everyone's within range.
Yes.
Unless you take any wounds on, which is not happening anymore.
Only 2
Strong
hits.
start, okay?
It's 2 wounds!
Okay. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. We will put a smattering of gunfire here. Everything into the night.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the rockets. So that's 3 shots. Hitting on 6s because they're moved.
1 hit.
Ooh, 4s to wound you.
Doesn't hit.
And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 12 shots with a custom shooter,
The sandpaper begins.
and then 4 shots with the other combi. Hitting. Oh no, how 4 shots need to do separately because it's naughty. So 5s. Ooh, and then 6s on these.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, okay.
A single 6 and I'll be happy.
No 6s. Very good.
The custom shooter from the War Boss is a Dakka weapon and he advanced. Cool, that was fun.
Alright, what are we shooting next?
And shooting. Big shooter
Yes.
into the night. 5 shots for Dakka range. And 5s again.
Indeed.
Anything?
No, we should get a dice tray, shouldn't we? No
I
wounds.
don't like dice trays.
I know, but they would make it easier to at least see what we're rolling.
Second one into the night. 2 hits.
Okay.
Out of 6 dice that I rolled, he should be rolling 5, so no hits. There we go.
No. Very good.
Wasn't
It'll have to be melee then.
that wonderful?
That was a good shooting phase all round.
So charge it.
If you must. What do you want to charge with?
We
first?
will charge the Death Killer War Trike
Yes.
into the Moirax.
Into the Moirax.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to Overwatch.
You're not going to Overwatch.
Nope.
That's fine. Okay, so
9 inches, you can go wherever you want.
I'm going to go there.
Okay.
We're then going to actually go to there. We're then going to charge the Megatrack Scrapjet in.
Into the Moirax as well.
Into the Moirax as well.
On a 7, yes you are.
Yes.
Expect you can get
So
there.
I should be able to bonk.
Yeah.
The Orc Boy's going to stay there.
Okay.
We are going to charge the Meganobs with the Power Claws into the night.
This is the smaller squad, isn't
This
it?
is the smaller squad.
Do I want to Overwatch?
Do you
It's
want to
never
Overwatch?
worked before, but that means it should statistically work this time.
Right.
How killy are they? Remind me.
They are Strength 10,
Okay.
AP 3,
Right.
Damage 2.
Very good.
4 attacks each. Hitting on 3s.
Yes, I'll spend a command point and I'll watch them.
Okay.
I love that. Okay, is the voice you usually do. You go, that's a bad idea, Alex. How many wounds each? 3.
3.
3. We'll go with the thermal cannons first.
Thermal cannons.
So first one, d6 shots. 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 shots, hitting on 6s. 2 hits.
Oh, wonderful.
Strength 9. 2 wounds.
1
AP
wound.
4.
That's it. That's fine.
Oh, okay, right. So 1 wound, sorry.
AP 4s, I need a 6+ save.
No. 2d6 taking the highest. 5.
We will kill one.
Very good. And then the second thermal cannon. 6.
Oh dear.
Okay. That is 5 wounds. Oh, sorry, that's what those managed to hit rolls. So 1 hit.
Yes. Thank you.
Ow. Which does not wound.
Okay.
Okay, rocket pods. 6.
Stop it.
No hits. And then stubber. 1 hit. Which wounds.
2+ save. We're good.
You're good. Well, killed a knob. What's it worth a command point?
Who knows?
You're in.
So we will around here. We'll go around here. Were they going to charge the other squad of Meganobs in?
Yep.
We'll go here. 6. Wonderful. And we'll go in around here.
Very good.
And we'll move them in.
The war boss is going to stand back and supervise, I see.
Oh no, he's going in.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
12.
yes, he is. He does a lap around the knight first before stopping in front of it.
Yes. In fact, can I get in? No. No, let's stop being silly.
Okay.
We will then declare a charge from the boys onto the Dark Apostle and his blokes.
Okay, do you want to check the range? Just roll first and then we'll see.
Roll first. A 10.
A 10 is probably enough.
Yes. And what I will do is I think that is going to be all my charges.
Okay.
So
Who's going to punch first?
I will remember that this has a ram. So on a 4+, you take 2 mortal wounds.
It's down to 6 wounds. Okay. Who's going to punch first?
Punching first. So we are going to end up here. With the objective. Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, well done.
We're going to go with a big unit of Meganobs.
Makes sense to me.
Right, I'm going to be spending 2 command points
Okay.
to have hit him harder,
Right.
and this adds 1 to their damage. The kill scores are now D3+1.
Okay, jolly good.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some dice up. I need to check some wording on some rules, and we'll be back in a tick.
Very good.
Okay, so I've checked some rules. Because they lose their clan keyword because they're big crumpers, that means they don't get +1 to hit from the war boss, but they still get +1 to hit,
Because they're
which
big crumpers.
cancels out their kill scores. So they're hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, AP 4, D3+1 damage.
Yes. You're going for kill him harder, was it?
Hit him harder!
Hit him harder.
We'll
Where do you roll this silly number of dice?
We'll go over here.
Okay.
The 3s, no rerolls, and then 3s again. And you get no save from this,
Nope.
am I correct?
You are correct. No save whatsoever.
So 10 go through.
Okay.
So
You should do this on average.
we have 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 24, 27 wounds.
You slay him. Does he explode, however?
Yes!
Okay, let me look up how a nice explosion works and we'll see what it hits. I think it hits a lot.
Yes!
Okay, so we rolled the explosion radius. It's 8 inches, as you can tell by Sophie's face. Sophie,
The
what's that?
blessed number of Khorne!
Everything is going according to plan.
So it's going to hit your drill.
Yes.
Then it's going to hit everything of mine.
Basically, everything other than this truck,
Yes.
the cut-off line is here. So it's
Yeah.
the boys, it's the drill, it's the knobs, it's the war boss, it's the truck. All in all good time.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll for me first? It's
Yeah,
D6 mortal wounds on my drill.
1!
Perfect. It's down to 13. And then I'll roll for the rest of your army.
Yes.
So, starting on your boys.
Boys!
5.
Cool, 1, 2. Oh no. Oh no.
Do you need to think about what's coming off the objective?
4, 5. I'm gonna take that objective. That's 5 points. Go on, swish, swash.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, good. And then on your knobs, 3.
Monk.
On your war boss, 2.
Oh,
Got lucky there.
that would have been an inglorious end.
Yes. On your other knobs, 2. And on your truck, 5.
5 mortal wounds.
I think that's everything. And then
Let's go.
cup him by the groin. It's the best way to pick him up. There we go, thank you. I don't know why this video got demonetised.
This one's going on the OnlyFans.
Okay.
I mean, it was successful.
Yeah, you did kill a knight.
I did kill a knight.
Was it a net profit for you? I mean, it was an entire
It
knight.
kind of was, but
And actually, in terms of the number of models removed, you lost a knob and 5 boys.
yeah. So
I'd be
it's what
happy
it
with
is. Yeah, it's. I've got rid of the knight,
that. Yes.
and that is a huge amount of board presence.
Now, am I burning command points to interrupt with my Dark Apostle? How
Yeah.
many have we got here? How many
So
boys
I've
left?
actually got 3,
Okay.
including the knob.
Okay. I think I'm going to interrupt.
Now, your Dark Apostle is not within engagement range,
Oh, you remove the casualties so you can. Okay.
so you can interrupt with your blokes.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, no, I won't interrupt. So we can go on to whatever you want to do next.
So I'll go on to them anyway.
Okay, so are they piling in now to be within range of the Apostle, or are they just going to
Well,
kill
you know what? No. Could I squash the Apostle?
4
What's-
wounds, 3 up, 4 up.
It's the 4-up invulnerable save. So. Oh.
Need a moment to think?
No, we're going to go over.
Okay, we're going to do.
Yeah, I need a moment to think.
Okay, we're back in a moment. Sophie started her thinking.
Ah!
So Sophie has deliberated.
Oh, this is a tough one. So
I'm not trying to quite get the camera here, but what have you done, Sophie?
I've just piled into your blokes.
Into my blokes, into my
Yeah.
disciples, but not the Apostle.
They're blokes.
Into my blokes. Into my glorified cultists.
So I'm going to hit you on 3s, these with the choppers. And toughness 3.
Yes.
Winning you on 3s. So that's 5 wounds, AP 1.
5 up and vulnerable saves. They are dead.
Yes. Take that, blokes.
Have you got any more attacks than them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, dead. You can pluck them out of there for me in a moment.
We'll do it in a
We'll do
minute.
it in a moment. We'll move on to something more interesting, which is going to be you clobbering a Moirax, I believe.
Yes. I need to look up what. The thing is with the Orc book, you have to remember 2 stats. 1, they're normal attacks.
Okay.
And then a lot of the time you're in a war.
Oh, I see.
So I actually get really confused what attacks they have because I'm used to attacking with 5 attacks for them, but they actually have 3 attacks. But
Sure,
yeah,
yeah.
there's lots of bonuses. So
Well-
I need a little bit of a double check.
Yep, we'll be back in a moment.
Okay, I've checked in the Holy Codex, and he's got 5 attacks, but 6 attacks with the war.
Right, okay, so 6 attacks into my Moirax.
Yes, hitting on 2s.
Very good.
That's 4.
Okay.
So I need to get 3 of these through. So I'm going to have to come up with reroll one of those.
Okay,
4, 5.
very good.
And that chucks me down to however many command points. I need 4 to wound you because I'm straight 7.
Yes,
Toughness
that's
7.
7.
Rerolling everything for the Snagger Claw. Rerolling everything for the Snagger Claw. 3 wounds, AP 2.
5 up saves. We make 2. 1 goes through damage.
Flat 2 damage.
Flat 2, so we're down to 4 wounds. You're going to have to use your scrap jet.
Yes. So I have. No idea how many attacks he has. I
We'll
think
be
he has
back
3.
in a moment.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, we're back.
He's got 4 attack space.
Okay.
And then +1 for the WAR, because
Right.
it affects all Orcs units. So 5 attacks, I wasn't expecting that, but I am hitting on 4s.
Yes.
So hitting on 4s, 3,
3 hits.
and then I'm strength 8, so wounding you on 3s. That is 1 wound at AP 2, and I am not killing.
5 up save, and I pass it for good measure as well.
Oh, well,
I get to strike back, I
You do
suppose.
get to strike me back.
So I now need to check what a mostly dead Morax is like in combat.
How many wounds do you got?
4.
4. Okay, so here's.
Let me look it up. Okay, we've checked our attacks. So the Morax on its middle bracket, it gets the same number of attacks, which is 4, +1 for being Iconoclast, because despite being a Dreadblade, he's still Iconoclast, just doesn't get the household trait.
Yes.
So we're on 5 attacks, but our weapon skills down to 4s. I'm going to just try and punch the Scrapjets, because the -1 to wound aura, or -1 to wound ability even, I wouldn't have that. We'll see what happens here. So we're looking for 4s. Cool, that's a bit cocked. That is 3 hits on your Scrapjet. Strike 6.
6.
4s, 1 wound, AP1.
We are on a 5+ save. I can't make my 5+ saves.
Very good.
And he will be popped down to 8 wounds.
Marvellous.
That, I believe, is the end of the turn.
Yes, we have no other strike backs. So for grind it down, you didn't block me, so I do get my grind points.
Yes, morale. So
Oh.
I lost 5.
Mm.
I'm leadership 7, so 1 or 2. I'm fine.
That's a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You happy with that being a 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. It's clearly a 1.
Okay.
No other morale relevant really, so cool.
I'm going to score engage for 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And
That's it, I think.
that's it. We'll be back. Oh.
With World Eaters turn 3.
Yeah.
World Eaters and Knights turn 3.
Well, this night.
Okay, battle round 3. Sophie and I are both kind of. There's still a lot to play for. This could turn around, but I'm in a good position at the moment, and I've got the Berserkers out. Gain my command points, and the Moirax passes leadership check, so his damnations don't apply. The Dark Apostle, we tried to get the reroll hit Sora off, but rolled a 2, and you killed his mates, so it failed.
The blokes are gone!
The blokes are gone, so he'll have to just do it himself. Movement. Yes, Berserkers are out. These Berserkers disembark and move over to here. My thinking is, squad of 10 Berserkers, with the Chaos Lord supervising, and all the stratagems should kill this.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This drill is then just manoeuvred over to here. It's not really moved much. This drill disgorged its cargo over to here, and then moved over to here to have the Wartrike be the closest. It's difficult because Sophie's still got command points to interrupt.
Yes.
So I need to be removing key units for shooting and then only make charges where I'm punching down, basically. Because if you interrupt, Berserkers die easily. We'll have to see what we can do and only punch things that can't fight back. Morax fell back, just moved over to contest that objective. The Scrapjet might be gone if we get lucky with some shooting or some charges.
Yes.
The War Dogs moved over to threaten the Wartrike. And we've got Chaos Lord over here eyeing up the War Boss for a duel. Although we're going to try and kill the Berserker first.
Yes.
That's it. So we're going to go to some shooting. We're going to start with some appetizers. We're going to start with, Dark Apostle over here. Has just moved over here, and I thought it was better to kill the boys.
Over there.
Yeah, rather than control the objective. But if we kill the last one in melee, we can consolidate back onto the objective. So
Yeah.
we'll see. So we're going to lob a frag grenade into the boys. D6 shots, 4 shots. Where shall I roll? Where's a good place? Yeah. Hitting on 3s, very good. Wounding on 5s, 1 wound.
Bang!
Nothing.
We're good!
Okay, it'll have to be melee then. The Berserkers are going to lob a crack grenade at this squad of 2 knobs. 1 shot, which hits,
It's a crack grenade, isn't it?
and wounds. Yeah, it's a crack grenade, so I rolled 2 dice there, but it's still hit and wound.
Yes, you're re-rolling ones anyway because
Yes.
of Chaos Lord. So,
AP1 for crack
AP1,
grenades.
3s. No, goes through.
D3 damage.
You
3 damage.
Stop killing my Meganobs in a silly, silly way. So he's meant to be my toughest unit.
The Chaos Lord feeling inspired, so just to lob one over his shoulder.
Yeah.
He hits. He does not wound. Oh, struck 6, yes it does.
Very
Okay,
good
fine.
that time.
That's more normal.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go on to the War Dog now. He's going to put all of his guns, or both his guns, into the Death Killer Wartrike.
Yeah, I was thinking about giving them -1 to hit, but I'm on 5 command points. No.
No?
No, I need to save them command points for doing you some damage in combat.
Okay, so Thermal Spear first, D3 shots. 2, I'll keep it. Hitting on 3s, 1 hit, which does not wound. Melted Gun, misses. Very good. We'll go on to the drill closest to him, and it's going to put everything into him. He needs to buy
Everything.
everything. Oh, actually, the Volkite winning on 6s.
Yes. But every wound is a mortal wound.
Yeah, 2 damage in addition, but no. Volkite into the boys here.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll go with the Melter first, though. So 5 Melter shots into the Wartrike's face.
5 melter shots.
That is 3 hits. Wounding on 4s, because you're -1 to wound.
From Ardo's nails, look at that.
1 wound, AP 4.
So I'm on my 5-up invuln, and we're good.
You're good. Okay, fine. That's 8 shots into your boys. That is a good number of hits.
Do you roll them over here?
Where you can see them.
Yes.
Okay. And then we're looking
Fours.
for 4s. Okay, so that is 3 mortal wounds and 6 wounds at AP nothing.
Okay, 6 wounds. I need to make some. No, so that's 9 boys go down. So this will just leave the cheeky chappy with the power fist.
Okay. Sound alright.
Off they go.
Off they go. That was more effective than expected, but also less effective. I thought I'd do some damage to the Wartrike. Just going to double check the range. Are we within 12 of your scrapjet?
Yes.
Yes. Melters into your scrapjet.
Mm-hmm.
Volkites into your last knob.
Okay.
And we are not within range of the Chaos Lord because I'm stupid and moved 6 inches. But moved out of range.
You should be alright.
Melters into your scrapjet. 3s. Okay, we're alright. And then 3s. That is a full house.
Then you do 5d6 damage.
Yes, he's dead.
He's dead.
Does he explode?
Do I explode? No.
Marvellous.
Wunderbar.
Okay, and then the Volkite into the knob. Mega knob. 6, 7, 8. 18 on 3s. Okay, that's more reasonable actually. Wounding on 4s, you're in tougher slime, aren't you?
That's right.
Okay, so that is 3 wounds and 2 mortal wounds in addition. AP nothing though.
I need to make all these. Nope. He's dead.
Okay. Yes, it's turning quite hard. That's it for my shooting.
Yes.
I'm happy to go straight into charges.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. The Berserkers. No, the drill here is going to charge that one.
Okay.
Easy. Any interesting movement we can do here? I'll just go. Oops. Just tickle him. The Dark Apostle is going to charge your boys. Easy. We'll go. So we are just within engagement range. If all goes according to plan, we'll get that objective. The Berserkers here. How far away am I from that boy? 8 inches?
7.
7? So I need 9 because I'm standing in the
yes.
crater. Actually, we're going to charge the Wartrike. Yes, we're just going to charge the Wartrike.
Okay, I'm going to spend a command point for Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
So, we will be back in a sec when I look up his Overwatch.
Alright. Sophie's checked how many dice she has. I have a mistake here. I should have charged the War Dog first, but I got distracted and I'm going to be punished for it.
So, 6s with boomsticks. 1 hit.
Okay.
And strength 5. So that's 1 wound, no AP.
3 up save. We're fine.
We're fine. And then d6 shots with a flame cutter, 6
Ooh,
hits.
okay. These are AP4?
No, these are.
I think
25.
exhaust, isn't it? That's AP4.
It's how fine they tune the exhaust. So this is broad flame, so wounding you on 3s. So that's 5 wounds at AP1.
5 4-ups. You get 3 Berserkers.
I'll take it.
I would. Is that it?
That is it.
Right, their charge. That is a 7, which
You're most likely in.
I think I am.
Oh, would you look at that? You were in.
Cool.
Wonderful.
I'll get them moved in a moment, but we'll quickly roll for the War Dog as well.
Yes.
Which is going to be in, going around behind him. Tell you what, I'll
Yeah.
fiddle with the movement in a moment. These are going to go this way, so there is room for the drill to get there. So the drill's going to charge him too.
Okay.
Rolls a 6,
Okay.
so we should be able to.
Yes. There's no kill like overkill.
Then
Now, over
Berserkers into your knobs and your warlocks.
Ooh, wonderful.
7 is going to do it, and the Chaos Lord is going to charge the Yeah, he's going to charge the war boss and the knobs, because he'll be able to go in this way.
Okay.
On a 5.
Oh,
So he'll be able to get... Oh, actually, I've done that wrong. Shouldn't have been able to do that. So it's going to be a failed charge, so I need to be a longer charge to get around here. Because Berserker's going to end up there. Honestly, I should have moved the models first before I moved on to the next charge. So he's not going to make it. I've got 5 command points, so I'll roll it. I'm not as well. Cool. Slap on the wrist for going too fast. I'll get the models moved in. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we have had the Berserkers make their charge move, pile in so everyone is striking. We're going to have 6 Berserkers go into the Mega Knobs, and 4, including the champion, into the War Boss. I've burnt a silly number of command points.
Yes.
So I've burnt 1 for Veterans of the Long War for +1 to wound. I've burnt 1 for Wild Fury for +1 AP. And I've burnt another 1 for Stoke the Nails, which basically means I get Death the False Emperor against everyone. So, we're going to go into the Mega Knobs first.
Yes.
So 6 Berserkers with their chainaxes. I'll do the chain swords afterwards. So it's going to be 24 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, 6s explode. Kind of, like a lid explosion.
Where do we want to go? Here? Here?
Should we go here?
Yeah, let's go here.
Okay, glad I rerolled once.
Oh, look at that.
That's improbable. That's absurd. Okay, I'm concerned now. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost half of what I rolled were 1s.
Oh,
And no 6s.
and no 6s yet. Here we go.
Okay.
There's 2 6s.
Alright, so 2 6s, which then hit on 3s, which hit.
Yes.
Cool. Right, good. Not as big as I was hoping for, but it's a start. Then they are strength 6 with veterans, so +1 to wounds, so 2s.
Yes.
This is... These dice are
I
upsetting
might
me.
live. Yeah.
Yeah. AP 2.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, 10, 12. These are 4 ups now because I have 2 plus save, -2.
Yep.
So, 1, 2, 3 wounds.
Oh, good grief. Okay.
So you kill.
Kill the one that's on 1 wound.
Yes.
Yep.
And we'll chuck the guy at the back down to a wound.
Down to a wound. They've got chain swords. This has not been as well as I've heard before. 6 chain swords. Rolling over here. Hitting on 3s. Please stop rolling 1s. Okay, right. Good. Reroll the 1s. Marvellous. Wounding on 3s.
Yes.
2 wounds. AP 2.
AP 2.
82. 81 for a chainsaw, +1 for
Oh,
Wild
yes.
Fury.
We are okay.
Okay, then we'll go on to the War Boss and hopefully kill him at least.
Yes.
So we do have 6 attacks with Lightning Claw.
Yes.
These are hitting on 3s. Okay, right, there we go. 2 Death to False Emperors and a miss. Or Death to the Orks. Which, we roll a 1. Very good. Right, these are Strength 5.
Yes.
So wounding on 4s, 3s because of veterans,
So he's
re-rolling.
tough 6.
Tough 6.
Yeah, that's tough 6.
Wounding on 4s, rolling. Not really so competent anymore. 3 wounds. That's not
5 up in bone. 3 go through, so he is down to a wound.
Okay, and then we've got the 2 Berserkers with him. 3 Berserkers with 6 and 4.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1,
He is-
2.
Has a single wound remaining.
It should do it. Hopefully. Okay, that's better. Right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Death to the Orks. Reroll the 1. Wish we could have done this the other way around. And then these are the chain axes. So that's strength 6, so 4s, so 3s. Okay, he should hopefully die from this.
He's dead.
Right,
Yeah.
good.
Right, time
That's
for me to spend some command points.
Because that was not as impactful as I hoped it would be.
Yes. I'm spending 4 command points, Alex.
Oh, okay. What are you doing with these 4 command points?
I'm spending 2
Right,
to have Orcs is never beaten.
right.
The War Boss is going to swing into your Khorne Berzerkers.
Oh, okay.
So, he hits on 2s. That's 5 hits.
Mhm.
And he's strength 12.
Okay.
So AP4, so he kills on 2s. So that is 5 dead Berserkers.
Oh.
The one that didn't reach damage state hits, fails to wound. So that is 5 dead Berserkers.
Okay, and then I assume you're spending another 2 to interrupt.
Yes,
Okay.
yes I am. So we are. So what are we doing? We're hitting on 3s, killing on 2s. We're going to put 3 Meganobs into the Khorne Berzerkers
Okay.
and 1 Meganob into the Chaos Lord.
Okay.
So we will do the 3. Is this going to be enough? Yeah, it should be. This is maybe where I could potentially claw back the game, you see.
Yeah, that bounced hard.
Yeah. So these are going into the Khorne Berzerkers, so I need 5 of these to go through. I have no command points left. So that's 7 hits.
Okay.
2s to kill. That's a unit of Khorne Berzerkers.
Okay.
We have then the 1 going into the Chaos Lord. So that's 4 hits.
Okay.
Strength 10, so 2s to wound you. So that's 3 wounds at AP4.
3 4 vulnerable saves, which I make 2 of. What's the damage?
D3.
D3. Okay.
So 1.
1. So he is down to 4 wounds.
Yes.
Okay. Well. Okay. That's your intro gone though.
Yep.
The Chaos Lord will pile in and have a go, I suppose.
Yes.
So the Chaos Lord has 4 attacks. He has Hateful Assault and he's a World Eater. He hits on 2s. I even if I had the command points to burn, I have no stratagems left to burn them on.
Yes.
I burn them all on his Berserkers. So, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, they all hit. He has strength 6.
Toughness 5.
So that is 4 wounds at AP2, damage 2.
I need 4s. So you kill 2.
2, so
2 Meganobs.
him and 2.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
Not.
Okay. Interesting.
So your
I'll
drill.
try and run him over. The drill has 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s, they all miss.
Ooh.
I do actually need him to die. But, well, hang on. Going to be holding... Yeah, I need him to die. Going to spend a command point to reroll one of these.
Last command point.
Misses.
Missed.
Oh, you could fail the roll.
I need a 1 to have him pass. I'm out of command points.
There was a wasted command point on my part, and possibly, but whatever. And then everyone touching your war trike strikes last.
Yes.
So who
War
is
trike?
war trike going into?
It's going to go into those Khorne Berzerkers.
Correct.
So hitting on 2s. There we go. Moving you on 3s, re-rolling everything for the Snagger Claw. So that is 5 wounds go through.
AP?
AP2.
AP2. We drop 4.
Okay,
So,
one.
yeah.
I take it. Where would you like the other 3?
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yes. So we've got champion alive.
Yes.
Okay, well that's him done at least. Right.
Now you
Right.
get to kill him.
Yes, hopefully. We'll go with the War Dog first, so 4 attacks, +1 for Iconoclast, hitting on 3s. Okay, we're going with the power attack obviously.
Yeah.
So 3 hits, wounding on 3s, 4, so -1 to wound, 2 wounds, AP4.
5 up in bones. 1 goes through.
Flat 3 damage.
3 damage. I go down to 5 wounds.
Okay. Now we'll go with the drill.
The drill.
4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, strength 14, so wounding on 3s.
Yes.
2 wounds at 84.
5s. No, and that is D3 plus 6 damage,
Correct.
I believe.
Yes,
So, do I explode? No.
Okay.
That is him gone.
Okay, the Berserkers will pile in and consolidate onto the objective, but obviously not tagging your boy.
Okay. The Apostle!
Oh yes, forgot about him, thank you. 3 attacks, Hateful Assault and World Eaters. Hitting on 2s. Okay. 4 hits, strength 5, so 4s. 3 wounds at AP1, damage 2.
Ah, that clears that squad off.
Okay, and then he will consolidate over to here. Over to here, which will go too close to those knobs for when they kill my warlord. You get strike back with your boy.
Yes, it's got 4 attacks. You can't kill the drill.
Cool, what we'll do, he will actually attack that boy.
No wounds.
Consolidate.
Cool.
So you get strike with him as well.
Gets his 5 attacks. Yeah, T1 threes. Only on 5s. Ah, nothing.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Morale!
This was stressful. Yeah, morale. For both of us, actually.
Yes, so you are the active player.
So I have to go first.
So, the Khorne Berzerkers.
They are down to 2, they lost 6. They need a 1. That's not a 1. So he flees, the other guy flees on 2.
Oh.
Well, that's upsetting. Can you knobs? You can, yeah, you need 1 for him.
I get a 1!
You get a 1! Fine.
The knobs. They lost 3, their leadership's 7. 1 goes.
Okay.
And then the other one stays.
Okay, any preference to?
Yeah, he's going to flee.
Okay. Right. That was eventful.
Yes.
In both directions.
Yes.
Grind it down. How many things did I kill that
More
time?
than me.
Yeah. Well, you get the other half of the back round.
Oh, actually, I killed 2 units. You killed more.
Stranglehold, I'm on 3 and more than you, so
Yep.
I'm going to get that. And bring it down, we'll totally end the game, but I brought down some stuff. Orcs turn 3?
Orcs turn 3.
Orcs turn 3. Back of it. Okay, so Orcs turn 3, and as you can probably tell by the fact we're both standing here.
Orcs turn 3.
Yeah.
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models left on the table. 2 were Orc boys, 2 were trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. You know, it was a turn 3, and there's no coming back.
We talked through it, the final score was 70 something?
71, 24, and that's both including the 10 points for painted.
Yeah. Lowest scoring game. We didn't get any primary at all until turn 3.
Yeah, I got the first primary. So
Yeah, we looked at what Sophie had, and start of turn 3, you held 2 objectives, you got 5 points. But then talk through the rest of it, and I'm not going to struggle to kill 2 boys,
Yeah.
1 Meganob, and 2 battered trucks. So
yeah, it's
15 for the rest of the game.
when you've got units that do D3 plus 6 damage against my poor little trucks. Hey,
That never came up.
It did against the wall strike.
Oh yeah, it did. Okay, never mind. I also got several wounds through. So.
Yes. Oh yeah, he was gone.
He was
anyway.
gone.
Yeah, so I mean, well played.
Thank you.
Well played. You know, it was a good game. You know, I managed to remove all the berserkers. That's my own little personal victories. I mean, these are the things.
They bounced so hard.
Yeah.
The thing is, in a previous game we've had, I've tried a full squad of 10 berserkers versus Lucius with all the bells and whistles, Lucius Katari, and just tore through them and thought, right, I can. They're not very durable, but I can guarantee whatever I throw berserkers at, they'll go through. No, not against Meganobs.
2 Meganobs?
Yeah. Rolling 10 ones didn't help, but
No. No.
yeah, they can bounce.
Yeah. One thing I'd noticed against your list is a lot of hard targets. And it's a lot of hard targets with horde clearance.
Yes.
You can clear that horde. That knight with the 2 thermal cannons, oh, love it. And
I'm really impressed with how he's done, not just in this game, but a tournament in general. I mean, you killed him, obviously.
yeah, but
you
know, it's stuff dies. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's why I'm bringing this Knight Detachment, because in the Chaos Space Marines Codex, certainly if you're limited to World Eaters, you haven't got a lot of hard units. You've got some things that can reach out and touch somebody, kill it, but they won't survive it being done to them. You know, Obliterators die, Havocs die, Predators, well, never mind. So it's why I've looked into them, why I started bringing the Knight, bringing the drills, because they can dish out the damage, but they can take it as well.
Yeah.
Meaning I can survive that first turn. I mean, I got first turn anyway, but if you'd gone first, you weren't going to kill the Knight on your own with your flyer. You might kill a drill, but it's got a 5 min fun.
Yeah. I struggled to damage your list, really. I didn't really bring the hurt. I'd never brought a full squad of boys to bear.
Yes.
I never got that charge off.
I think that's what I was trying to make sure happened as well. That as I said in turn 3, when you're fighting a list like Sophie's where every single boy is potentially deadly, you have to pick targets and only bully things that can't really fight back.
Yeah.
if you throw Berserkers into boys, or boys into Berserkers, whoever swings first will wipe out the other instantly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was trying to make sure you couldn't actually bring your boys to bear at all.
We've kind of both got mechanised lists as well.
Yes.
There's two vehicle heavy lists against each other. I actually, as soon as you deployed, I felt myself like just a little bit wrong-footed. You know when you go into a game
Yeah.
and you're going, oh, this isn't.
Actually, hang on.
This doesn't feel right. You know, it's the sign of a game, and matchups do happen.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. My list is not better than yours, but it counters yours.
Yeah.
You don't have the anti-armour. I've gone for a skew list of 30, 40 odd wounds of toughness 8.
It's also all your armour hits me back in combat hard.
Yes.
And as soon as I popped any of your armour, basically my anti-armour is the combat. So you saw the Mega Knobs, the units.
Yeah.
If I'd have gone into those drills, then you've got 10 Berserkers, and maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just smashed into those drills.
Yeah, you would have killed them with knobs, and
Yeah.
the Berserkers can bounce.
Yeah.
Mega knobs are hard to get through. 3 wounds. Toughness 5 definitely is a pain.
Yeah, I think maybe that's... So, maybe in turn 2, when I had all the Mega Knobs come out the trucks, maybe I should have actually put a unit into...
Get them in there
the
brawling
drill.
rather than holding them back, perhaps. I don't know. But yours killed a knight in a single turn with 6 of them, so...
Yeah, so and that's made me happy actually. So I actually had a lot of good feel-good moments in there. You know, dropping a knight, dropping 20 Berserkers in a turn. Yeah, it's
the mark of a good game.
Yeah.
Where you have back and forth moments, you have feel-good moments both sides, and then you win.
yeah. I mean,
Sorry.
you've got 6 models on the table. You probably would have had 5 models left on the table.
Yeah.
By the end of
The
it.
Chaos Lord would die for the knob.
Yeah. We've still got the final remnant set up before us. In case you're wondering what we're pointing at. Right, I don't have anything more to add.
No.
I am now going to have to try and reattach your Warlord's leg because I just cut it off preemptively.
That's confident of you.
But I'll lend you some glue. It's fine.
Thanks. You'll lend me some glue to fix the model that you cut up.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't actually do this.
Shush, they don't know that. Okay, so that's all I've got to add.
Yeah, thank you for watching as always. More coming soon, as always. You've seen most of the armies we have now, although we do have some custodians coming, which Dan is working on. But if you want to see any matchups in particular, let us know.
Yeah, matchups in the same game system, and we're not having Legio Mortis against the Lumineth Realm Lords.
We could Legio Mortis versus World Eaters. There are 40k rules for Legio Mortis.
Can we play Titanicus with 40k rules?
No.
That would be cool.
No, it wouldn't. Have you looked at the stats? We'll discuss this off camera. Thank you for watching. I know correcting was a stupid idea. Anything else to add?
Look, if you've enjoyed it,
nice.
If you've enjoyed the game, please consider subscribing to the channel. There is also our Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee, but there's obviously no obligation there. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye.